Hey Pisces, welcome to High Priestess Healing Tarot, where you are the High Priestess, baby. Thank you for all of your love and support on these podcast episodes I'm releasing every week. It's been a very healing experience to just get my thoughts and words out and hearing your stories and how you're like, oh yeah, I'm in this wave too, or like, yes, this is what I see too. It just feels less isolating, you know? So for real, thank you guys. I love and appreciate you. Let's get some pre-retrograde juice out on this table. This is from my Palo Santo. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Ancestors, Archangel Michael. Please help me in pulling insights for the High Priestess Collective. Highest timelines, highest messages. Damn, Pisces, that's good. For the High Priestess Collective. Claim the shit out of that. If YouTube, listen to me, they've been flagging me, not hard, not red flags, but yellow flagging me a lot lately. And I'm like, what is going on? What is this resistance? But there's no nipple and there's no bush, so I don't think it should be a problem. But just in case. Okay, we got the Star card. Wish fulfillment. I don't know, Pisces, claim it. I don't even care. I don't care how this shows up. I don't care where it comes from. Claim it. It's a wish fulfillment. It's something extraordinary. This is when something shows up that is extraordinary. It's when we make a manifestation list or we visualize manifestation and the manifestation we wanted comes in a completely different form. That feels ethereal, that feels better than the words you chose to describe it. This is otherworldly. Isn't the Star coming up a lot lately? Big Aquarius energy, which is like basically like turning things on its side. Like, oh, you thought you wanted a house with this many rooms, or you thought you wanted this amount of money in your bank account. You thought you wanted to help this number of people. I'm going to give you that, but on the sideways angle. And then the sideways angle, you get it and you go, actually, this is better. Like, actually, this is more me. Actually, this includes aspects, other stars that I didn't include in my original request, my original love letter to the universe. The Star is also, this could also be your energy. Her eyes are closed, but her third eye is open. So it's like the energy of, let me just cover my girl up. It's the energy of stepping into your star frequency. Yes, we have had this card recently. Stepping into star frequency, which is either visibility of your enlightenment, which maybe for a lot of you, that is what the next 6 months of the year is going to be. Visibility of the enlightenment that you hold. The sharing of the wisdom through your healing process, like what your healing process was like or is like, and sharing that with others in a way that is meaningful or impactful, because these two jugs of water pouring out into the collective pool represents the impact that it has on others, the collective as a whole. The other thing is, this could just be in general seeing a way forward, not with your actual eyeballs, though we love them, they're cute, they're beautiful. It's seeing a way forward that is fulfilling, but seeing the way through your third eye, which is essentially sensing the way, not actually seeing. Feels like I'm reading for 3 different groups. F, okay. Give me one more here to highlight Pisces energy. This came out in reverse. Daughter of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like a redirection. If you think of the Daughter of Pentacles as the Page of Pentacles, which is an offer, an invite, it's good news. When it comes out in reverse, it's either like a decline, a no, a rejection, a no offer. So that usually indicates redirection. When a universal door closes for you that looks like an opportunity, but it's closed, or a rejection, closed door, that's the universe being like, this way is better. Like, this isn't for you, or not yet. Show me what is the door that's better. Wow. Angels, baby. Angels in the outfield. Temperance. So the thing that's better flies on its own. Don't know what that means. The thing that's better flies on its own, and it has both the sun and the moon. There's not one sun or one moon with that, offer pathway direction. And this flying on its own, this direction, gives you both light and darkness. So it gives you rest and activity. It gives you fulfillment and intuitive guidance. Definitely gives protection. It's also, there's some sort of combination of your skills or combination of your gifts. Yeah. Combination of your gifts that are being used this way. The star in Temperance is also like, there is some heavy hitter of a guide, a guardian angel, or spirit around you. That combo is high sorry, Pisces. Very high level. What do we need to know about this Page of Pentacles in reverse? Sometimes it's a disappointment when that happens. Even that came out weird, right? Knight of Swords. Crossing. One more. It's like double message energy. Cards are like ready to speak. One more. Thanks. This is how... That's the way love goes. For real, this is like the way it's supposed to go. Oh, you got two snakes here. One snake is on the way up. The other snake is on the way down. So whatever... I'm going to associate the pathway that flies on its own. We'll figure out what that means. That's associated with green. This disappointment or rejection or redirection, it's associated with yellow. The yellow snake is heading down. That is the god Typhon, and the symbolism associated with that snake is avoiding disaster or avoiding chaos. Whereas the green snake on the way up, if you think about garden snakes, it's nourishment, it's there's a disarming energy because it's not threatening. This is non-threatening, and this is avoiding disaster. So whatever redirection, rejection, it could even be like you planted a seed and it didn't grow, you know? Because even the Son of Swords is Knight of Swords. It's supposed to be one of the fastest moving cards in the deck. It's also a card of communication. Sideways is like, oh, it's definitely not moving as fast as you expected, or it could be like a flat line because it did come out crossing the Page of Pentacles. So that to me is like a flat line energy. But like this flatlined or didn't grow or is a rejection, redirection, because it essentially is avoiding chaos or avoiding a disaster. This, you also might have like a very present protection, like a guardian angel of protection that interferes. If you have given your angels or your guides permission to like step in for assistance in whatever way they see fit, you do have to offer consent for that to happen. If you have done that, sometimes they will eliminate things, and our humanness might respond or react in an emotionally way that's like disappointing or frustrated or scared. But like down the road, not even too far down the road, but down the road, we look back and we go, oh yeah, that would have been not as aligned as this thing, you know? So especially with Mercury retrograding today, tomorrow, Mercury retrograde is a time for, it's the re's, R-E, right? So review, recalibrate, reassess, reevaluate, any sort of reflection or revamping. This is an ideal time for that. It's not a time to be afraid. It's just a time to like take any hiccups, glitches, malfunctions, or redirections as like intentional grid marks on the blueprint of your soul's map, right? And it really is for a higher level of like expansion or more fulfilling opportunity. The star being the center energy, and your energy is like, there's either a very out of this world wish fulfillment associated with a redirection, or there's a heightened level of you spiritually seeing and sensing so that you're able to actually like follow the path to this higher level thing that flies on its own. This is ethereal. Temperance is ethereal. It's another out of this world energy. It's also, it's cosmic, it's glitter, it's like the balance of emotions. It's the subconscious and the conscious working together. It's feeling peaceful, it's feeling patient. Daughter of Pentacles in reverse, this is earthbound, and it's stubborn, and it's finite, and it's limited. This is limitless, this combo. This is very limited. So whatever this thing was or is that you were hoping for and it didn't happen, or planting, nurturing, and it wasn't like going anywhere, flatlined, this is so much more expansive and open and fluid for you. So this might be an opportunity to just like give yourself permission to reflect that way. Yeah, because this is like the garden of growth. This direction is the garden of growth. Whereas this would have been dealing with chaos in very human ways, which I don't know if you're anything like me, but human chaos is very draining, and I don't have fucking patience anymore. Anybody brings any sort of bullshit to me lately, and I just literally go silent. I'm like, nope, this is not, nope. That's yours. It's not mine. I'm not dealing. Nope. Figure it the fuck out. Just like the rest of us are figuring it the fuck out. Call on God, babe. Anyway, sorry. Back to you, Pisces. Anything else on this page of Pentacles? Son of Swords. Oh, maybe you. So for some of you, this was like a disappointing, frustrating rejection or flatlining of an experience, even though you were in a very... This is a very smart energy. This is a very equipped energy. This is not of your caliber. Whatever this, I don't know time, but whatever this is or was, you are the goddess of swords. This is a daughter of Pentacles, and this is a son of swords. You don't need kids. I'm being playful right now. You don't need kids. It's like your match would be god or goddess level. And this is daughter and son energy, which is like you would have to be the caretaker of this like opportunity or experience, not in a way that expands your growth. What expands the goddess's growth is star, temperance, angelic, ethereal, cosmic experience. You know, some of you may have rejected this experience because you actually recognize that. That was the first thing I felt when that card came out. I went, oh, some of you were like, this isn't for me. This isn't the thing anymore. And it may have taken a minute because it was a crossroads to a swords energy. And I think one of the goals with whatever this desire is, one of the goals is some sort of spiritual expansion, but like not for the sake of spiritual gifts. It's like for the sake of having a more equipped tool belt to move through this life in a more fulfilling way. And that can be through experiences in financial security. That can also be through, there's like a titillation of intellect that looks like there's a desire for the titillation of your intellect here. But that wouldn't have happened here. This looks a little bit more like a rehab project or like thing or partner or something, like a rehabilitation project, which the Goddess of Swords, she doesn't do that. She may have in the past, and maybe that's what got her into this very equipped, qualified, super qualified energy. But like for her, for a goddess to expand, a rehabilitation of earthly matters is not for her. It's the introduction and immersion into cosmic realm, and then grounding that into wisdom, intellect, plans, and strategy that can be implemented by herself and others in the 3D world. That might even be her mission. Especially if you are claircognizant, or you lean claircognizant. That's really beautiful. This is a really beautiful rejection, or this is like a really beautiful realizing who the fuck you are thing. even if you don't feel like it right now. Any additional details on this one? Oh, wow. What are you? Knight. What does that mean? Knight of Pentacles. You might have... Hold on. Show me who that is. Show me who that is. Thank you. If someone rejected, it truly blessing in disguise. Not even... This person's also not of this level. This is a goddess. You got 2 sons and a daughter over here. I'm not talking shit about your kids. I'm sure your kids are lovely. But just like for the reverence of the hierarchy in this particular deck, the sons and daughters are not at goddess or god level, you know? Maybe you rejected this. Yeah, someone could have pitched you something or attempted to court or plant seeds with you, and you may have been the one that rejected it. There is a rejection that is actually a redirection over here. I just can't tell exactly the angles that it's coming from. But this is a little side detail, and this is very specific, but whatever, for someone here, the sun is setting on whatever this is. So if someone pitched you something or tried to start something with you, this person, Knight of Pentacles, Son of Pentacles, the sun's setting on it. So that's, again, that rehabilitation feeling I'm getting. Is like, it's like this person or this business or this something needs or needed your Goddess of Swords energy. But it's almost like assessing what is needed. It's just, it's not that you could do that. It just feels like it's kind of below you. Not to be, you know, Kelly Ben Simone and Bethany Frankel, like, you are here, I am here, but like, it just feels like it's not of your caliber, it's not at your frequency. And even look where she's looking. Star, Temperance, she's looking over here. Cosmic, limitless, ethereal, something that flies on its own. Okay, yeah, the sun is setting on something over here. For a small group of people, this thing is like, maybe that's why you were courted or approached to like fix something. And it would have been, another detail here is it would have been too much to balance. It would have actually taken energy from whatever it is that you're actually setting your sights on. I think that's that, because the Supreme at the bottom it has the same third eye as the star. She has the same third eye as the star. So there's this energy of, there's a higher level union, team, collaboration, project, contract, new beginning in the stars for you. And even if it's not in front of you, it's like you sensed it. So trust that your back is to this for a reason. Trust this redirection, because over here, this is where the garden grows. Okay, show me the growing of the garden. Smash that love button, Pisces. I love this one. This deck is giving. It's just too many, but that is the 2 of Pentacles that I was seeing with these 2 Pentacles, you know? What was the question I asked? Show me the garden growing. Show me the garden growing. 5 of Cups. Wow, 7 of Pentacles. That is the garden growing. Were you involved in this and you had to say goodbye? Or it was hard to reject this if you were the one rejecting it? Or you experienced disappointment and frustration for not getting this, not knowing. Oh, Temperance, 7 of Pentacles. Look at, she's about to bury her face in the garden that is growing. Whole ass sun out in the background. You know? Sun. This is where the sun is. Sun setting over here. This is sun, like, this is almost like permanent fixture of sun and moon in sky at all time. Which that is, you know, they are. But this is a bright fixture, not a sunset. The 7 of Pentacles is also a card that indicates growth over time. It's a sign that, like, the thing that you've planted is growing and will continue to grow and has a high return on investment, because if you grew it once, you can grow it again. It's also something that can be used as an investment So it's like multi-layers of growth in this particular garden, despite any sort of disappointment or redirection over here. Do we need to know something about the Five of Cups? This Two of Cups in the Five of Cups is what we saw on the Supreme card. Let me show you. This Supreme is like supreme knowing. There is supreme knowing here. And the supreme knowing is better union, Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is literally on the table, and it's like part of the decision-making process of, this isn't it, you know? Two of Cups, Three of Pentacles, like it's a different kind of, it's a different kind of partnership. And even in the Star and the Temperance, okay, so you're being led to the Two of Cups specifically. You're being led to the Two of Cups specifically. She has two cups, she has two cups. These two cups are behind her, which when she turns around, the two cups are in front of the Seven of Pentacles, the burning bush babe, the miraculous growing garden, and the Two of Cups here. So you're being led towards a Two of Cups that's not this situation. And the Two of Cups is, I pour into you, you pour into me. It's subconscious and conscious mind working together. It's the higher self and the human self. It's two people that vibrate at frequencies that complement one another. You're being led to the Two of Cups over here. Show me the Two of Cups, Seven of Pentacles garden. Wow, and that's the Ace of fucking Wands. That's also on the Supreme. Hello. Okay, if we get the Ace of Swords and the Three of Pentacles, I am going to lose my freaking mind, because that's like supreme knowing is bringing you towards all of these pieces and aspects of something way bigger. Something way bigger. This is where, this is inspiring. This is where there's like already growth over here too. There's already growth here. This could be an opportunity that's like ideal. This could also be like, as the garden grows in this way, in this Two of Cups scenario, this cosmic ethereal situation, additional ideas or additional offers come through. There's something magical about the Seven of Pentacles, because it's like on the surface it looks like a regular, this looks like a regular bush, but each of these pentacles embedded in the bush were seeds, and now they're fruit. And fruit is results, and results can be used to create more results. So there's this, I'm seeing the infinity symbol that we just saw in that Two of Pentacles, but it's like in this Two of Cups, flowing in, flowing out, flowing in, flowing out. So there's actually fluidity here, where there's very clear stopped, flatlined, or struggle bus energy over here. Show me a little bit more on the Ace of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. Oh my God. Listen, not to be petty priestess, but if you had to choose to work with or to become one of these cards, would you choose the Knight of Pentacles over the Emperor, or would you choose to work with or become the Emperor over the Knight of Pentacles? No shade to the Son of Pentacles. That serves a purpose. But these archetypal energies are essentially where the gods and the goddesses want to flow into. And there's something here about like this garden flies on its own. The Seven of Pentacles, it's like once this is stepped into, this is assumed, this is nurtured, this is, it feels like there just has to be like a turn, an about face. Just one about face. Yeah, and then when she turns her face goes into, like, directly into this bush. This is beautiful. The Ace of Wands, Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Emperor. He holds the world of opportunity here, too. And, where did I see it? On the Supreme card, she's wearing an Ankh necklace. Oh, this is so crazy. This morning I was listening to one of my favorite channelers, and I noticed she was wearing a gold Ankh necklace. I've never noticed it. I don't know if she always wears it or not, but it struck me. So that might have been a little like hey, the Ankh is going to play a role in the reading later. And I just like didn't know that's what it was. The knowing, the supreme knowing, has the Ankh necklace on it. Look at his big Ankh energy. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. This is the way. This is the way. Like, this is such a clear reading of like the Two of Cups. That's the way. Two of Cups shows up. The Ace of Wands, that's the way. The Ace of Wands shows up. The Ankh, that's the way. The Ankh shows up. It's like you're getting all these pieces over here in this way. So what does Pisces need to know then? Oh, let me say it differently. Advice for Pisces in moving this way. Maybe you're already moving this way. Three of Cups, following your joy. Joy, joy, joy. Ren and Stimpy, happy, happy, joy, joy. That, I'm for real though. It's like following your passion, following your joy, following where the energy is uplifting versus flatlined. Anything else? If this is about interpersonal relationships, if this is relationships, you know, love, friendship, family, co-workers, this is a tale as old as time of old Pisces. Pisces kind of like carrying people on their back, or maybe, not to sound harsh, but maybe settling. This is not settling. This is, technically these are the three sisters of fate. The three sisters of fate were considered witches. They were precognitive witches. All-knowing, supreme beings, goddesses. That's where the goddess flourishes, around other people like that, or in environments where that is regarded and honored and celebrated. It's an environment where progress and wins are celebrated and honored. And look what else is in the card. The fucking sun. And these are the bushes in the Seven of Pentacles. So it's like there's so much flourishing energy. This is the garden that grows, right? We said that. This is the garden that grows over here. So maybe you're already on this path and you just need to hear like, yes, keep going. This is the way. This is the supreme way. And look at the fucking bottom. Three of Pentacles. The supreme, the other energy on the supreme card. Look. Oh my God. I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. Three of Pentacles. You, like, Two of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ankh, Three of Pentacles. All we need is this Ace of Swords with these friggin', what are these called? Amethysts. Oh my God. Okay. This is very, very nice. The other thing is, that's a Sagittarius symbol back here. Temperance is Sagittarius. It's like all the pieces are, maybe this is like filling in your grid piece by piece. Like every step you make this way, your grid gets filled in. And if this is, I don't do love readings, but like if this does have to do with a loving relationship, a romantic relationship, this is an equal give and take where someone is actually prepared and experienced in investment of time, presence, financial stability, home stability, emotional stability, and the emotional IQ that is crucial in a romantic dynamic. That's not the fuck over here. There's not one cup over here. Not even a little, you know? Okay. Any additional advice? Oh my God, this is so good. This is so good over here. Go over here. Let's all go over here. 10 of Cups. Everything over here all at once. Every color, all the people. Damn, this is so nice. This requires a judgment call. There's 2 10s on the table. That's a 20. That's judgment. Foofy woofy. It's like night and day. Damn. Night and day. If your comfort zone and your familiarity is rehabilitation of people, places, projects, and things, this might be your reading, especially but there has been an awakening of some kind where maybe you are meant for more than rehabilitation of things. Maybe there is more purpose in flourishing than there is in rehabilitating. Rehabilitation work is so important, but it looks like you grew out of it. You know? Oh, this is so nice. I don't want it to end. Anything else for Pisces? And this 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 10 of Cups. That's also a quantum leap out of illusion. 3 of Cups to 10 of Cups, because the difference is 7. And that's Scorpio energy. And Scorpio is on the side of the green garden that flies itself. What am I saying flies itself? 8 of Cups in reverse. Flies itself. Kind of makes me think that's a soul term, like if you just let your soul guide you, which is so hard and scary sometimes, because you're like, am I fucking crazy? Am I being irresponsible? Like all these questions, right? But flies itself is like the soul knows where to go. 8 of Cups in reverse is like relinquishing control to the soul to eliminate the cycle altogether. Sometimes 8 of Cups represents cycles that we need to walk away from, you know, for our own internal soul growth. All this purple in the moon. In reverse, it can be like, oh, this is a revisit, and we're in Mercury retrograde, so this like revisit of an old, maybe familiar comfort zone coming to surface, and your soul being like, no, I fly myself. I know it's over here, you know, guiding this beautiful goddess of swords. Even the Justice's eyes are closed. It is involving sacred trust. There's beautiful results over here. Whether this is love, career, purpose, finance, investment. There's a big change too. This is like, the wheel turns away from chaos and towards growth, which sometimes is uncomfortable, but the growth is very like lush on this side. There's an overflow here. We got 10, 13, 14, 15 plus 5 is 20. 20 cups altogether on this side. 22 if you count the star, and 22 is Master Builder. So it does feel like the next iteration of your person, your identity, your ego is over here. And it's where your soul is like, I really got us if you just let me guide you. Any advice for dealing with the discomfort or the fear? This deck was speaking today. Dealing with discomfort or fear, Hermit, going back to your intentions. What is your intention? What is your passion? Allowing that to light the way. Her eyes are closed. Her third eye's open. Oof, damn, it's really like your soul just knows. Your spirit knows. Hermit as advice is also self-coaching. If you think of the Hermit as the mentor or the guide, you are your guide. Your higher self is your guide. You can write letters to yourself in the morning from the perspective of your higher self, coaching you for what you're able to do and what you can conquer in the day, as like a form of soothing and directing the ego. Like the fear of the ego benefits from training, just kind of like dogs benefit from training, right? Our mind is animalistic. So if you give it proper training from the perspective of your higher self, writing yourself a letter, literally like, you are capable of blah, 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 using that terminology versus I am. Like, allow your higher self to coach you from that perspective. Could also be meditation, of course. Foofy woofy. I love it. Smash the love button, babe. Tonight we got our That's So Retro retrograde tarot reading, retrograde astrology reading. You can join us at the first link in the pinned comment below. Come and learn about your Saturn placement, your Chiron placement, your Mercury placement, and what is unfolding in retrograde season. I'm going to be pulling tarot cards for each person's particular placement so you can get a little tarot energy. around not what's coming, but like the energy that will empower you to move through this retrograde season, serving as like, this is my anchor. Kind of like this. This is my anchor. For the next 4 weeks, this is my anchor. All right, High Priestess. Hold my hands. Oh, there's only 6 or 7 tarot reading spots left for the month of July. If you want to book those, second link in the pinned comment below. After July, those are closing. I have to remember to say this weekend too on the next reading. But if you want to book, second link, pinned comment below. After July, those are going to be off. No more. All right. Hold my hands. Settle into your energy. Take a gentle inhale through your nose. Soft release out through the mouth. Connecting with your center, where you hold all of the supreme knowledge, BAYBEEE. And claim this, Pisces. I claim my ultimate wish fulfillment, BAYBEEE. Drop it in the comments. I'll see you later, Pisces.